I think this may be the most important question I ask you all year. What is your most valuable resource? I mean, that's an important question if you're a person who wants to make a greater contribution, to have an impact that's meaningful, that is fun, it has you feel happier and just enjoy your life more. It's a really important question. What is your most valuable resource? Now, many people, when I ask the question, will say, give three answers. One, it's my time. Two, it's my relationships. Three, it's my money. And well, I'm not saying that those are wrong. That is not the question that's going to help you gain the most and have that impact and satisfaction that you want in the world. This video is about answering that question for yourself. Hi, it's David with another entry into the Leadership Library. You dream big, and I'm here to help you bring it to life. So what is your most valuable resource? You know, the truth is that you actually know. You apply it every day, but not as consciously as you're capable of. And that's my experience with most people, including myself. It's a learning area for me. But let me ask you this question. If I were to tell you, you absolutely must do this thing or be this way or accomplish something, what would you do? The first thing that you do is you would clear the decks so that you could give that thing all of your attention. Because you know at your deepest level that it's actually your attention that's your most valuable resource. But you might be saying, well, what about the time and the relationships and the money? Those are really important too, right? Absolutely. Time acts as a proxy. We tell ourselves, well, if I put that much time into something, I'm giving it more of my attention. But one of the things to understand is when you really learn to focus and give a quality of attention to something, time becomes less relevant because you can actually move things forward so much more quickly with high quality focused attention. Relationships, the same way. Money, the same way. Valuable, yes, but what sort of undergirds all of them is your attention. But then here's the next most important question, which is how much attention do you pay to where you're investing your attention? Well, if you're like most people, that becomes a much more difficult question because many times our attention just goes to wherever it's called. We don't really take responsibility for ourselves. So actually, maybe this is the most important question you could ask yourself. How much attention do you pay to where you invest your attention? So typically, what we'll do is we'll let other things call our attention without realizing it. Even though we know it's valuable, we let our emotions, if we're, happy, sad, whatever it is, our emotions pull it all over the place. Another person, your manager, who's telling you to go here, to go there, the fire drill of the moment. Stories in your head can really capture your attention. And if they're not powerful, clear, focused stories, you're going all over the place with that attention. Unhappy people tend to want a lot of our attention. And often we give it to them. We invest it because we don't see our attention is so much a part of us and such a part of the way we live. It's like asking that proverbial question to the fish. What is wet? We can't notice our attention. But if it's our most powerful resource, we want to make sure that we do understand that. And another thing I want you to know is in the last 20 years, there is somebody or a group of people who are paying very, very close attention to where you place your attention. And those are the people who work in social media because they understand we live in the attention economy. There's an understanding that if I get your attention, I'm going to get your money. I'm going to somehow gain more power by getting your attention because I understand that your attention is your most powerful resource and I want to manage it, control it. If you're not going to take responsibility for it, then I will. Thank you very much. And I'm not trying to make the social media companies the bad guys, but they understand so well how it works. In fact, if you want to learn more about that, there's a book that many people that work for social media companies are told. Read this book, Hooked, by Nir Eyal. A great and sometimes scary book to read about how well they understand how to manage your attention. So really my goal here is to help you understand that there is this thing called your attention that is such a powerful resource that makes everything else, like your time and your money and relationships and other things, your impact, grow or shrink. It grows your power or shrinks your power depending on how clearly you focus it and where you focus it. And that's all up to you. As you begin to see or understand or have an awareness of your attention, because most of us pay no attention to where we put our attention. And the other level of this is you have big dreams. You need to make things happen. You need other people to help you create that. And so part of great leadership is helping other people focus and filter and frame their attention in ways that they can create the impact and contributions that they want to or that they need to. So not only is it about managing your own attention, it's about helping others see the importance of their attention and manage it as well. I really do believe the question, what is your most valuable resource, is probably the most important question you can contemplate this year, perhaps for the rest of your life. There's so much in it. This video is meant to help you just become aware of your awareness, to pay attention to your attention. And I hope that this will challenge you. My invitation and my challenge to you is to pay attention to where you're placing, investing, how you're managing your attention today, this week, this month. Just watch where it's going. How many times are you placing it in a place or investing it somewhere where you're consciously aware that you're doing this in the highest quality because you know it will be valuable? And how many times is someone else or your emotional state choosing it for you? It's a big question to ask. Could be the most valuable one of the whole year for you to think about. I can't wait to hear your reactions to this, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.